All right, guys, here we go again. Got this tentatively welded up, at least solid for now. I got this guy welded. Started making up this plate. This is just going to be the tie-in, so it looks nice when we're done. Basically just scribe the line from the bottom, and then I'm going to make up a side piece and probably something like this for the bottom. I'm not doing the inside. I'm just going to leave it, guys. I got a nice bead of weld here. This piece by itself is thicker than the original tubing, so I'm not worried about that. Plus, I got the bearing going right here, so I would only be able to do like something up to there anyway. So just going to leave it. No one's going to see it anyway. I'm going to make the outside look nice. I ended up finding an even better piece for this top here, guys. This piece, as you can see, had a nice radius on it, and it just about matches the radius on the original swing arm. So, a lot of you guys will say, well, why don't you just cut it off, and slide it right over like it was? And I didn't. I wish I did. But moving right along, this was the piece I had figured out for the slide here, for the side. And that fits on there pretty good. I'm just going to leave space there to do my welding. And then I'll just clean it up with the grinder. And it should match pretty good when we're done. All right, starting to take nice shape here, guys. You can see I've smoothed that out. It's going to blend right in. And then in the front here, if you guys saw a couple videos back, I cut out a couple triangles behind this piece. And then what I was planning to do is, once this was all bolted down and solid, and I finished these welds in this area, so I had a lot of heat, I just took the hammer and I just hit this piece in to give it a nice bend. Hopefully you guys can see that shape that's starting to form there. And then I just trim this front to mimic it. And then I'm basically just going to run a piece like that and tie it right into the original front part of the swing arm. And I might, as you can see, the piece I used here, you remember, had that curve to it. So I might just try to mimic that. You can see it curves in. I might bring this piece, put a curve like that, and just kind of, obviously they're at different areas because we have the whole jack shaft and everything coming in here, but I think it'll look cool, just kind of mimicking from one side to the other. Jumping around a lot, guys, just getting all the tacks in. Even though this is thick sheet metal, I don't really want to overheat it and make it start warping. Right now it's still nice and straight. I got this piece welded in. You can see the curve right there. Like I said, sort of mimics that one. I think it looks nice. I try not to go too far forward, just in case, I don't know how much of a frame rail I'm going to need here, or what's going to be in the way, etc. Worst case scenario, I'll chop this back out. But anyway, I just have this piece right here. This was an original design. It was supposed to go like that, and then kind of change a few things here and there, bump this in. So what I'm going to do is just cut that on the solid line, and then I'm going to bend it on the dotted line and try to make this in one piece, and then I'll finish it off with that little guy. All right, just more of the same here, guys. You can see I got this piece filled in here, and then I'm going to transfer this piece to a piece of steel and just kind of box that in like that. I'm just going to come, down these edges here, guys. I'm going to put the MIG on very low, and I want, this weld to sit a little bit high, and then I'm going to try to just contour it. I know I said that already, but just in case you guys missed it. And then I just got to make up this piece, and then one last piece here. I'll probably just make all of these, and then I'll show you guys the final product. All right, we're on the absolute last piece of the puzzle here, guys. This is the piece I made up. Actually, it goes that way. Something like that. You guys get the idea. And just transfer it on here, cut it out real quick off camera, weld it in, and then, like I said before, I'm going to leave a lot of these welds, especially on the bottom. I like to leave the welds for strength. On the top, I'm just going to kind of smooth it out, make it look a little more cosmetic, and then start putting the jack shaft on.